learning. Nope, this is in-house learning right here as we take a ride with the college class. Unfortunately, we have not had a chance to set the table. I'll run through it real quick, though. The number 3 is Michael Hicks. Number 5, Nicholas Moret. Jacob Glenn, number 11. Mark Gonzalez, 12. Devin Bates, 13. Thomas Jones, 14. Hannah Hodges, 17. Matthew Sigler, 18. Cole Jones, 21. Joshua Mimi, 22. Joshua Boaz, 23. Rylan Smith, 24. Jonah Geisler, number 26. He is 6'9". He was measured at the combine, 6'9", 39-inch vertical leap. He's going to do well. Jordan Jarvis, 30. So 2 ladies in his class, Hannah Hodges and Jordan Jarvis. You also have the 31 of Seth Crotty, Mason Meyer, 32. Brett Gurley, 34. Dawson Riker, striker, 37. Nathan Everett is 39. Drew Minton, 43. Austin Roberts, 44. Kenneth Green, 46. Gage Dagnan, 47. Bryce Hansen, 48. John Murphy, 52. Christopher Blackmere, 53. Stephen Hooker, 56. Adam Cramper, 57. Matthew Overly, 58. Otto Burton, number 60. Renee Garcia, 69. Bronson McClure, 71. Alex Panzarella, number 72. And number 75 is Tyler Gosnell.
And one more rider. And a couple other names in this one. Out front, the 77, able to make some moves. That is Sean Calderon getting around the 85 of Wyatt Fontenot. Also watch the 82, Carter Adams. Riley Ripper, number 76, McCoy Bro. Number 86, Preston Taylor. 96, Colin Davis. And number 97, that's your full lineup of this college 18 to 24 class. So the man to beat right now, Sean Calderon on the Husqvarna, made a quick pass in Storyland. He's got the lead, but the rider who got the whole shot drifted back to third. Now he's back to second and trying to retake the lead. Michael Hicks.
I think he just did it. He's on the inside, and just like that, he has made the pass. The big number 3 coming back. He's the 3rd place finisher, I guess, returning in this class.
So Hicks gets your Stasic Hole Shot Award, goes back to 3rd, and then retakes the lead at the end of the first lap.
So officially he will have led the lap?
Yeah. You'll never know those passes.
You never know. He battled for that.
Those passes happen. Looking all for the world like Mike Brown on that distinctive number 3, like Brownie ran at the pro national level for so long. Sean Calderon, who had the lead briefly, is second. Preston Taylor now taking 3rd away from Wyatt Fontenot. Fontenot actually led for a brief bit. We had 3 different leaders in the
one
first lap.
And you'll never know it.
Yeah,
you'll never
exactly.
know it.
Then it's John Murphy 5th, Adam Cranford 6th, Otto Burton 7th.
Sounds like he should have been around in World War II. Otto Burton, I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe a great football player in the 50s, perhaps.
The Ottoman cycle. The Brett Gorley machine of number 34 is 8th. Mark Gonzalez 9th. Caleb Green 10th. Jonah Geisler is 11th.
All right.
Bryce Hansen 12th. Josh Boaz 13th. Jacob Glenn 14th. And Bronson McClure. That is your top 15. Cameras right now on the number 77, Sean Calderon, dealing with some pressure. I think that's Fontenot, who's moved back into 3rd.
On the number 85 machine?
Yep.
So we'll see if these guys picked up on what was being laid down that last moto, the quad coming out of the 10 Commandments. Have not seen that just yet. I saw a guy case it just a moment ago. So we'll see if these guys, I'm sure they're listening. They can't help but enjoy a good race.
Down in the starting line area. Well, Monster has really stepped it up. We got a big screen down there.
Watch the thing. That's right.
Watch the thing. Got live timing on one side. You've got video board on the other. Over the starting stretch. Look at this battle. Honda Man really lightened it up. Preston Taylor.
The 77 just in front of them. They've got a World War II going on behind him.
Yeah, that's 2 riders. The Kawasaki is Taylor, the Honda is Fontenot, and they're right behind Calderon. Calderon bobbles on the 77 into the corner. The Cowie man, that is Ken Taylor, going to try to make 2 passes at once.
And he does it. He drops right in that inside line. If you can just sweep around the outside, it gives you control of that inside line right in front of us here at the finish line turn.
So Preston Taylor on the move. Can he run down your leader now? Michael Hicks still going to deal with pressure from Calderon and Fontenot.
Down by the billboards, the mechanics area, the dads are going crazy. The terrible towels getting swirled around. Don't even know what that means. Just go. I'm excited.
Oh, this is the college division. You got alumni there. You got mascots.
Mascots running around out there.
The band. You got the band.
Band in the middle.
Fight song.
Band in the middle of the track getting run over like the duck flew.
The band is on the
they're on the field.
The band is on the track.
3 people got that joke.
Yep. Look at this. Is that a battle for position, or is that a rider a lap down? I can't tell.
I think that was Calderon and Otto Burton.
Okay, that's for 4th and 5th then. Otto.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Watch this. Here, you got to seat bounce that last one. Nobody pulling the trigger on it just yet.
Quadding out.
They were doing it.
Plus.
Preston Taylor has company right now. Calderon right there on him. Taylor on the white number 96 machine. or the green 96 machine. Sorry about that.
White on our screen,
the white Defender, the rear fender was white.
Okay, so he's under fire. That is second. Calderon in a huge battle. Fontenot and the 60 of Otto Burton. There's Burton around the outside.
Scrubbing it clean. Nice and clean. See his reflection on the face of that jump.
So Otto Burton making a move. That should put him into fourth in this college 18 to 24. Man, this thing has come together. A lot of great motos today.
Yeah. So there's your leader. He's not going anywhere. Michael Hicks right there. There's the battle right behind him between Calderon and Taylor. They have flip-flop positions from what our trackside is telling us.
Yeah, that was from the last time they came around. We'll get an update here in a moment.
The way, as tight as this racing is, it looks like the first lap. Look right there in that sweeper right now. What the? There's 6 or 7 guys all battling out.
That is unbelievable. That's packed.
3 laps in. That is about, you can be in 4th, where that's the number, or 3rd, that's Calderon, or you can be at 9th.
No, I think it goes all the way back to Geisler at 12.
Yeah, there's Geisler.
8 riders.
There's Geisler right there.
There's an 8-rider battle.
That is a peloton, if you will.
4th through 12th, all over that tunnel of love and past the billboards. Watch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9. There's
9.
Geisler at the tail end of that little pack there.
Oh, and down goes the 3rd.
5 guys. He just stalled his 3 different guys. Were all caught up in that little mix-up.
That was Brent Corley who went down. Caleb Green, I've got to imagine, got tangled up with him. And then a little further ahead, the 77, Sean Calderon. He has been in a battle this entire way. Now he's dealing with Adam Cranford on the Kawasaki down this long short chute.
Yeah, you could be running 3rd or 12th. Your dads really matter, really happy in this 2 seconds dividing the 2 dads.
Yeah, furiously riding on that pit board.
No, I cannot just go. There's the 57 of Cranford sitting in 5th, and that's right in the middle of that beehive.
Could you hyphenate it? Could you put on the board P4 to 12?
Yeah, to give you a good idea in that range. I don't know. Love Dad.
4 to 12 range.
Oh, I love you, Dad. Stop, give him a hug. I quit.
Oh, no, not
go. We're done. Here's Calderon on the 77 machine, as it looks like Cranford got around him. There he is. The 57 is the Kawasaki. There's Calderon on the white machine. Then you have the number 48 right behind him, Bryce Josh Hansen. Maybe made the pass.
Yeah, Calderon, who had the lead very briefly in this moto, is now getting shuffled back. All that battling, maybe tightened up, maybe some arm pump.
Not enough blood in anywhere else but the forearms.
It all is on the lightheaded.
Just Popeye forearms just dragging on the ground. There's the number 23 of Joshua Boaz out of Boaz, Alabama.
Boaz. Wow, it's unbelievable.
I made that up.
That's incredible.
Yep.
Your leader continues to be the 3 of Michael Hicks. And starting to stretch it, Otto Burton of the number 60 KTM has moved up to 2nd, 2.5 seconds back.
So, Jason, what we've seen throughout the day is around lap 5. The tongues start dragging, the moves have been made, and it's go time. I mean, seriously, we've seen that in 4 or 5 motos. Makes sense. You're about 10 minutes into a moto.
You know, you were talking with Rodney about there weren't a lot of the normal big amateur events because of COVID this year. But I've also got to wonder, we have heard, you know, Ride Days had some record numbers and bike sales record numbers, but you've got to figure for some of these people, that break starting in March led to less riding and training than usual. Maybe they didn't have their normal local races to go to or their local practice tracks for a little while. You've got to figure some people at the amateur level did not get as much riding and training in this year as usual.
Why not? That's a logical thought process for sure. And even if you did, you were probably pushed back several weeks, and then you might not have trained this day. COVID just has changed the way we kind of do anything. Going to get parts. No, the shop's closed. Can't get parts. I don't know when they're going to open. They're not shipping from Renthal. Can't get anything.
And we did eventually get the super regionals in. The race leadership team did we got a mistake back there. I was going to say they did a good job of keeping everyone on top of the ever-changing schedule, but it certainly wasn't the same as knowing exactly when your area and regional were going to be all year. Is Otto
that's for the lead.
On Hicks?
That's for the lead. The number 3 machine is under the attack now. Hicks, you are getting it from Otto Burton.
Otto riding that rear wheel on the back fender.
It is automatic. Hey-o. He is going after the number 3 of Hicks. You have got company. Your mom's going to be mad. He's going to drop that egg. Going to have to drive that Porsche 928, try to figure out how to hide that party.
Oh, going to put that thing in reverse, take the mileage off the odometer.
Wow, we just combined risky business and Ferris Bueller's Day Off in one Otto Burton reference.
Otto around the outside. This is the Ottoman Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And Hicks is just a part of it right now, powerless to stop the advance
of the Ottoman Empire. It spreads across Europe and America right here in Loretta, Lynn.
Yep.
We just went from Ferris Bueller's Day Off to the Ottoman Empire.
Unbelievable.
That's the level we're working at here. There's the 96 of Taylor as he goes across the stripe. Hansen and Crampert round out your top 5. Boaz in that number 5 spot. I mean, there's still packs of 4 and 5 guys here. Spread out, guys. We're socially distancing, please.
Yeah, even on the racetrack. My God, these guys are so close.
They'll come and stop. Now you can go at 6 feet. Now you can go.
We're going to put magnets on the motorcycle.
Pushes
you
them
get
apart.
Too close.
It'll push you apart.
Yeah.
Well, there's the lead. So Hicks is still going for it.
Yep.
But Burton trying to disappear.
And now it's time we can make that first reference. Where does the college boy or college class fit in the rank? Oh, rider down. That's a lap rider in front of Burton. We definitely don't want to call this, by the way, the college boy class, because both
college girls. There's college girls.
There are, yeah. Hannah Hodges and Jordan Jarvis both in this class. Jarvis moving up
to 21st. There's Jordan Jarvis. We'll look down the stretch there. Where is Hannah Hodges at?
I saw her 42nd. Oh, no, she's back on the track, 37.
Okay.
She had a problem, obviously, in the first lap. She was running last for a couple laps. Now it's moved up to 37.
So Jordan Jarvis is about to crack the top 20.
Yeah, from way back. Let's see if she can
And she's not a scholarship athlete here. She's a walk-on. She's a graduate transfer coming out of a JUCO.
Off the track, Michael Hicks on the 3.
Coach is going to be upset about that. Throws a whistle there. Penalty flag there. Illegal procedure. Off track.
The old ball coach not going to be happy about that here in the college ranks. College athlete.
Can't wait for the press conference.
48 going at it with the 23. 48 is Hansen, and then the 23 is Boaz. Just saw them battling. They head back toward this infield section. Hard landing for the number 3 of Michael Hicks.
Don't have to jump that far, man. You got to work.
Then the 48 of Bryce Hansen. That's either throwback to the 48 of Will Hahn when he rode for Monster Kawasaki, or shout out to our man Don Maeda, Swap Moto, 48 on Cowie. Kevin Kozak. Yeah. He's more of a Suzuki guy, I felt, Kozak, for a long time.
Transitioned over to Yamaha this year, though.
Okay. Mixers for Jesus.
Mixers for Jesus. that will never forget.
That will never get old. We had an announcer up here who was a little confused, didn't really know the term NXers.
Sikra.
Thought it meant mixers.
Yes. Great plastic company, Sikra.
Sikra. 48.
Acrobus.
Bryce Hansen is closed. He's going for the number 2 spot.
So Hicks under the attack of Preston Taylor. There's nothing you can do about it. When you're that late in the moto making mistakes, man, you're just like, go ahead. Take the position.
Into the 10 Commandments. Watch for Hansen using the outside. Hicks airing it out from the inside. And he holds them off.
No room. The flagger's in that attack mode as well, ready to fire into action. Anything happens.
Oh, the lightning quick reflexes. Got to happen to that 10 Commandments. Seen a couple riders off the racetrack through there. Bryce Hansen to the inside again. Let's see if this works.
No go, not just yet. Super around the outside.
Hansen's got it this time. Inside, pays off. And going to shuffle Michael Hicks back a spot on that number 3. There's Hicks.
The flaggers go through rigorous testing. The hand-eye coordination is measured to see what part of the racetrack you are capable. The faster the riders, they do a full flagger combine to see what sections of the track you get to work. Some of the older flaggers kind of, little easier section.
More role players. Yep.
A little bit of a rover, if you will. Maybe a supervisory role, perhaps.
Utility player. 23, Boaz makes the pass. Takes a hand off the bar. I don't know if that's because of arm pump or just excitement.
Woo! He was cheering himself.
Meanwhile, poor Michael Hicks led early, and now you can see the fatigue is getting to him. Riding, standing up. And I don't know if it's just a matter of fitness with a lot of these guys. It is pressure like no other here at Loretta's. And sometimes they tighten up, and you can see Hicks now. The riding style has changed dramatically, and so has the position on the leaderboard.
Still drops back to 4th, though. You gotta like that. Not a bad finish, right? Better than you've ever done ever in your life.
I've never finished outside of the top 10 here ever.
Because you never.
One time have I finished out of
Perfect record.
Yes, never finished out of the top.
What is your worst finish here? I don't know. Better
Never finished outside the top. Undefeated. Never lost.
Never
lost. But
Never lost, mate.
Never lost. Time running out. We're up to the 15-minute mark, and that is side panel hanging off.
Oh, that's it. Even his bike is so tired. The bolts have just let go. They just gave up. Just whatever, fall off.
Bolts pumped up. Bolts are pumped up.
Fender's just dragging, just flopping into the wheel there.
We have a battle for the lead. Otto Burton has been caught by Preston Taylor.
Yes, he has. He's got lap riders he's really had to navigate through here. He cannot get around them. The toughest lap rider in the business, man. You pay that guy?
Taylor just needed to get
there. It is
that side panel.
Wow,
he's going faster than ever, and now going for the lead.
He's shredding weight here by dropping parts of the motorcycle off, side by side. Burton and Taylor, attorneys at law. There's going to be a settlement coming up here in just a minute.
Unbelievable, actually, as we get to the sand section. He's going to throw that side panel at him and try to find him in this corner.
What a great battle. Burton, he looked unstoppable, and now Taylor on the move.
And Taylor was up there earlier. They yarded Taylor. Taylor has come all the way back. The battle of endurance now, the number 96, trying to catch your leader.
I think Taylor's just a comfortable pace that he'll just run. He's just a diesel. Run it the whole way through.
Well,
Burton, though, is remounted.
The Ottoman cycle four-stroke of Otto Burton on the KTM. And there it is, 96. Oh, almost touched the front, though. Was Taylor almost went down. And Burton is able to shrug that off and at least hold on for another lap.
Yeah, new life for Burton on the number 60 machine. Here comes Taylor. And I'll tell you what, right behind them is Boaz. He's on the 23 machine, guys. Boaz is going as fast as any of them. In fact, he turned a 2:05 late in the moto. Keep your eyes on that 23 machine of Joshua Boaz. He is set and sail right now.
Give you a quick rundown here brought to you by the folks at Thor. Bryce Hansen, 4th. Hicks now back to 5th. Wyatt Fontenot, 6th. Jonah Geisler now actually taking over the number 6 spot. Good comeback for the Rides Unlimited rider. Fontenot will be back in 7th. Brett Gorley is 8th. Nick Moret and McCoy Bro, top 10. Sean Calderon, 11th. Caleb Green, John Murphy, Dawson Riker is 14th. And Adam Cranford, who was up front early, goes back to 15th.
Look at these 203s way back in 9th and 10th by Moret and McCoy Bro. Fastest laps on the racetrack. They are 9th and 10th.
What a crazy class this is.
Guys are just getting faster, and they're getting older as the course goes on. Some of the guys' heads starting to bob. They're getting tired, falling asleep in this college class.
Oh, this course will age you, man. It's like watching the President of the United States 8 years later.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln.
30 years. In that amount of time, this track will age these riders. It is so stressful and difficult. Somehow, Otto Burton has withstood that challenge from Preston Taylor.
And kudos to the makers of that Kawasaki plastic, because that side panel continues to hang on to dear life, just like he is in that position. The number 96 machine.
Oh, that side panel's got to be tight and pumped up right now.
Got to go back. Put it on ice a little bit. Get ready for that next moto.
3rd place, Boaz comes through at the number 23. Wait, battle for the lead started to materialize again. Preston Taylor closing back up on Burton.
And there's Boaz, elbows up. Going to make another run here. It's lap number 8.
Is it possible that Boaz could go from 3rd to 1st late in this moto? He does perhaps look the strongest of anyone out there.
Got a little bit of time to make up as they come into this last turn. And your leader, Burton, just cannot shake the number 96.
2-lap card, white flag. I'm going to head down to the podium.
Taking on to the stripe here as we got one more lap to go. Jason, you want to listen up because these guys are going at it. Over to the billboards, you'll see the number 60. The number 96 drops in on the Kawasaki. And there is the 23 of Boaz, dangerously close. He could spoil it for the both of them. So heading down to the 10 Commandments. One more lap. The white flag is out. Preston Taylor just throwing everything at Otto Burton at this point.
Check.
Otto Burton digging deep. About a half a lap to go. He has really withstood all the challenges here. He fought his way into the #1 spot. Preston Taylor was really agitating him late in the moto, and Taylor not going anywhere, but Burton able to maintain and control this race with about a half a lap to go. Here's one more look at your top 10. It's Burton, Taylor, and Boaz 1, 2, 3. Hansen is 4th. Jonah Geisler up to 5th. Brett Gurley is 6th. Nicholas Moret 7th. McCoy Bro 8th. Michael Hicks and Wyatt Fontenot round out your top 10. Again, the fastest lap times come to you from the 7th and 8th place riders, Nicholas Moret and McCoy Bro. We got to watch those guys next time around because they have come from outside the top 15 and literally bulldoze their way to 7th and 8th with the fastest laps the last 5 laps in the row. And here it is, the last turn. A couple of bike links. He looks over his shoulder, and that's going to do it. Otto Burton nails down a race win. Preston Taylor, a great ride for that #2 spot. And Joshua Boaz should come across in the #3 spot. And that is going to do it for the college 18 to 24-year-old class. And you can hear the excitement. Some of the riders coming in. You're picking it up, the audio down on the podium. Hansen, Geisler, Gurley, Moret, Bro, Hicks, and Fontenot. That's how they finish up. Top 10 results brought to you by the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. As we get ready to toss it down to the incomparable Jason Wygant, who has our finishers.
Man, that was a good one. A good battle, and Otto Burton gets it done. We'll talk to him here. All right, Otto, we'll put the bike up on the stand. Yeah. We'll let Otto get a drink of water. He earned that one, man. That was great racing. We at one point had an 8-rider battle from 4th back to 12th. We had 3 different riders lead the race in the very first lap. Otto Burton came from about 5th to get the lead and then had to deal with pressure, held on, took the moto win. Preston Taylor ended up 2nd and Josh Boaz 3rd. So congrats out to Otto Burton. We'll bring him back up. Just wanted to get some water real quick. That was an awesome performance. Well, the college class might be the most competitive here all week with that kind of action. Let's hear it for your winner, Otto Burton. Dude, you got to be exhausted. That was an unbelievable battle. There were like 12 guys going for it.
Yeah, I didn't get the best of starts, but made my way through the pack and passed for the lead and tried to push as hard as I could.
Were you getting tired at one point? Taylor got some pressure on you, but then somehow you pulled away.
I don't know how. I'm really tired.
All right, good. That you earned it. Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, FXR, X-Brand Goggles, Maxima Racing, Casey Lytle, A&D Glassing, Robbie Raynard for taking me in for a week before this, Randy Lawrence, and everyone else. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Otto Burton taking the gold. Preston Taylor. You got to knock the bad luck out of those helmets. That's all good. Come around to the front and get to the microphone, Preston. Dude, same thing I said to Otto. What a battle. Like, did you even know what position you were in half the time?
Yeah, I got a pretty good start. Came out 5th or 6th. I knew I was up front, and then made a couple passes early, so I knew I was towards the front. Then I seen him. He was the only one in front of me, so I started pushing as hard as I can. Caught up to him. Once I caught up to him, he started pushing hard too, and then we just battled the whole moto.
Man, do you ever have battles like this at anywhere but Loretta's, or is this the creme de la creme?
Not motos this long.
No, it's true.
We got to fight a long time out here, but it's all fun, and we had a lot of fun out there, and it was a good battle. So
awesome. Who do you want to thank, Preston?
Definitely my mom, dad, Yankton Motorsports, FXR, Tamer, 60, Alpine, Hoosier Tires, just everyone else. Thank you guys so much.
There it is, folks. Preston Taylor taking the #2 spot. And we'll look for Josh Boaz, 3rd place. Bring him on up. We got a whole shot runner. We're on and bring him up. Whole shot. Yeah, we'll bring him on up.
Oh, he got the whole shot.
Oh, here we go. All right, let's hear it for our Stasic Whole Shot Award winner in this moto. Let's hear it for him. Dude, that first lap was nuts. If I have it right, you had the lead, and then you went back to third, and I think you took the lead again. Something like that.
Yeah, I had the lead for quite a bit, but just ran out of juice and got tired and fell back.
All right, at least you're admitting it, man. Is there anything like racing this long on a track this rough?
No, nothing like it.
Okay. Who do you want to thank, though, for a good ride?
Hoosier Tire, those things hooked up right out of the gate. Got the whole shot. Mom and Dad, Works, Wheels, and Mods. Big St. Charles, just everybody, thank you.
Let's hear it for a whole shot winner. All right. And I'm still looking for third place, Josh Boaz. That was Michael Hicks getting your whole shot. And we'll bring Boaz up, and that'll be a wrap on the college division. First moto. Well, like we said, I believe there was an 8-rider battle for the podium in this one, and this rider came out on top of it. He takes third. Let's hear it for Josh Boaz. Dude, what a battle, man. There were riders all around you almost the whole time, it looked like. Did it feel that way?
Yeah, it definitely felt that way. After the start, the whole moto, there was always guys to pass in front of me. So I just tried to hold on and stay consistent through the whole moto.
Cool. Who do you want to thank, Joshua?
My mom and dad for bringing me here every year. Answer Gear, Bell Helmets, 100% goggles, Black Diamond Graphics, PDR Performance, Jordan, and my sister, and everyone else, thanks.
Let's hear it for Joshua Boaz. That's third place, and that's a wrap on the college division. Kevin?